Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to a update video. Um, no bad news or anything, just we have gotten really far in the current uh, lineup. Wild Arms 2, we just finished this one. I am starting to upload the final campaign, the first mission of the final campaign, the Night Elf campaign for Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos. So yeah, just figure I'd give you little updates. And I've been meaning to tell you guys this for a while, but I record the video and then I will never render it, or I'm unhappy with the length of the video. Like, it'll end up being 30 minutes long because I ramble a lot. So I'm gonna try and speak really fast. All right, Fallout 3. I get asked about this one. I'm having an incredibly bad technical problem with Fallout 3. I'm doing my best to fix it. I will let you know when I fix it. I will post it in another video. And announcing that I'm going to resume it. I have not given up on it, but don't expect it in the near future because I have tried every living thing I can think of to fix this problem, and the problem still persists. So, Wild Arms 2. Okay, Wild Arms 2, I'd probably say about 6 episodes worth of stuff recorded. I have it cut up and ready to go. All I gotta do is render it. It should get back to a 1 episode a day schedule tomorrow on Monday, assuming that I don't get lazy and actually render the video. If you come in on Monday and there is no video, then that is why. Warcraft 3 will still be every other day regardless. I'm not going to do a Warcraft 3 every day because it takes me too long to upload those. They're much bigger files than the Wild Arms videos. Let's see. Warcraft 3. Okay. Let me paint a picture for you. It had been years since I had last beat the Warcraft 3 campaign. So, I played through the entire campaign twice, basically. I'd play through a mission, then I'd immediately play through it again. The first time to get an idea of the objectives and the kind of strategies I would need to employ. The second time to employ those strategies and try to get my time down in a reasonable time. Complete the mission in a reasonable time frame. Most of the time I shot for under 45 minutes for every mission. I think I got it for pretty much every mission. I don't think any of them took more than an hour, at least for Reign of Chaos. Now, the missions in Frozen Throne are significantly longer, so we'll see. I had to basically do that to practice for the LP. Now, when I got around to the LP, that helped a lot for the human and the undead, specifically because those are the two races that I am most familiar with from my multiplayer days. So a lot of stuff stuck with me. It was a lot easier to shake off the rust, some of the rust anyway, for those two factions. And the missions, for some reason, stuck better with me. I got to the orcs, got to the point where about halfway through the orc campaign, and I was starting to get really, really fuzzy on what I was supposed to be doing and the best way to do it. So I was having to play through it a third time to practice, and then I was using the recording as my, instead of playing through it a fourth time to streamline my stuff, I basically recorded my streamline attempt, and that worked out for the most part. But that means I had to play through those missions another time. And it got worse in the Night Elf campaign, because the Night Elves are the race that I am the least familiar with in Warcraft 3. They're the ones I played the absolute least. Basically, I played undead 70% of the time, I played human 15% of the time. I played orc 10% of the time, and I played the last 5% was when doing random made me play as Night Elf. I was nowhere near as good as Night Elf. Well, anyway, let's just say I had to play a lot of Warcraft 3 this last couple of months, and I'm getting kind of sick and tired of it. So, I'm going to, because they're technically separate games, so I don't really see a big problem doing this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos, and I'm going to call that finished for now. And I'm going to in between, I'm going to pick another game and do a game. And then when that game's finished, I'm going to go back and do the Frozen Throne. The reason I'm doing this is I have to practice the Frozen Throne again before I start to record it. And I'm getting into a point lately where I don't have as much. I got even less free time than I normally do, and so I've got to have some time to practice, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, so I'm leaning towards, well, I won't tell you what game I'm leaning towards. I'll let it be a surprise. I will let you know tell you it's not going to be a straight RPG like Breath of Fire was, or Wild Arms is, or Earthbound. It's not a straight RPG. I'm going to keep my one kind of game with some action and my RPG. I've got a couple of things in mind. Hopefully I can actually make up my mind and get that recorded here soonish.